Hello, everyone. Thank you for hopping on. My name is Liz, and I am your direct contact for HealthiestYou. I'm going to briefly go over HealthiestYou, explain to you the benefits to it, how it can save you a ton of time and money. But most importantly, on this webinar, I'm going to quickly get you registered. And during that time, while we're just downloading the app, then I'll go over HealthiestYou in general. Okay, so first things first, everyone go ahead and take out your phones. I like to get started with everyone downloading the app, and then during that time while it's downloading, I'll go over HealthiestYou. So go to your App Store or your Google Play Store and download the app HealthiestYou, all one word right there. You see it on the screen. And the logo is that HY with the circle around it, orange and white. So go ahead and click on that. Go ahead and download, and I'll briefly go over HealthiestYou with you. And then at the end, I'm going to show you how it takes 1 minute to register, okay? All right. So HealthiestYou is you already have it, your free benefit of your telehealth benefit to talk to a doctor over the phone 24/7. How do you get connected? Well, the easiest way is through your app, which we're downloading right now, and I'll show you why it's the easiest. Also, when you're home, you can download it on your tablet, whatever you have, iPad, whatnot, anything else with an app store. Also, you can get registered through your computer through this link right here. If you can't click on it, not sure if you can or not, it's member.healthiestYou.com. Okay, so I do prefer for everyone to download the app to get registered, because when you're on vacation, you're more than likely going to have your phone with you everywhere you go rather than your laptop. Then lastly, you can also call in to our call center. I like for everyone, since your phones are out, to save this number as well. Go ahead and save it in your contact as like free doctor or anything like that, just in case you don't have data or Wi-Fi. At least you can call in. For those that are driving, the phone number is, you ready? 866-703-1259. Okay, so yes, sometimes people think that calling is just super simple, but just want you to know, if you call in, you're talking to a call center rep for about 15 to 20 minutes, and you're going over like medical history and whatnot. In the app, you can just fill it out yourself. You don't have to talk to anyone, and it can be done in about 2 minutes. So that's why I'm telling you to download the app. You're going to save a ton of time. You're not going to be asked survey questions or anything like that. Just a doctor will call you through the app. Phone number, calling a doctor, you're going to talk to a call center rep for 15, 20 minutes before a doctor calls you, okay? So about 70% of the reasons of why we went to our doctor, ER, urgent care can now be safely handled over the phone. It's kind of crazy. It kind of is shocking to me that all those reasons of why I went to the doctor in the past can now just be handled and safely diagnosed and prescribed to me over the phone now. So these reasons are, I'll show you on this next slide. Here's the top 9 reasons of why we've gone to the doctor's office. Go ahead and take a look at each of them. I'm sure everyone that's listening right now has had one of these before. Me, myself, I've had 3 of them. So just shocking thinking of all those times that it's taken so much time for me to go to the doctor's office, wait in the doctor's office. Also, I remember in high school, I had strep throat, and my dad had to take off from work. I had to take off from school. Just crazy that like it could have been handled in the middle of the night, and I could have called the doctor and talked to the doctor rather than having to go through all those steps. So I like to show everyone briefly kind of what we've been trained to do in the past. Everyone knows we try for a PCP, our doctor first. If we can't get in, we go to urgent care. If it's the middle of the night, we go to the emergency room. Each one gets more expensive and more expensive with copays, right, guys? And each one takes a lot more wait time, and this includes travel time. So HealthiestYou gives you an alternative to all of them. Again, it's completely free. You already have it. There's no maximum times that you can use the benefit. You can use it for you and your family as many times as needed. Think of it as your first stop before you do take any other measures. So it's completely free. You might as well try, see if you can get your prescription with the doctor over the phone, see if they could diagnose you over the phone before you take any other measures like your wait time or your copay in an emergency room or anything like that. So I like to explain to everyone briefly who you're actually talking to on the other side of the phone to give you a little peace of mind. We are owned by Teladoc. That is the largest telehealth network in the world. So I'm explaining this to you because we have the most doctors because of that. We have over 3,000 doctors that work with us on our sites. This gives us the availability to be available 24/7, 365 with no time limit for visits. Your consults can be as long as you need them to be. So all of our doctors can diagnose, treat, and prescribe. They cannot be our doctors unless they can prescribe. We have service in all 50 states. So if you're traveling on vacation, rest assured you can still use service if you're in Hawaii. They all are licensed and reside in the U.S. They're all living in the U.S. They have to have a license in the state that you're calling from. And our average is 20 years experience. My favorite part actually about the doctors is the fact that they have to be 5 years at a medical school. So I like to know I'm talking to someone that has 5 years of experience of prescribing underneath their belt and diagnosing. So it gives me a little bit of peace of mind. Last thing before we get started of getting you registered. Here is an example of the member experience of once you click that request a consult button, okay? You've already provided your medical history, which I'll show you on the app. Then once you click the button of request a consult, finish, your call is put in a queue. The next available doctor is going to pull your call, look at your medical history, review it, and then they're going to give you a call from a blocked phone number. So if you have in your settings your blocked phone numbers disabled, then please go into your settings and undisable that. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. You're just like me. I've never clicked that either, and ignore that portion of it. Once the doctor and you are on the phone together, your consult is as long as you need it to be. If a prescription is needed, then a doctor will send that prescription into a pharmacy, which you've already inputted into your app, which I'll show you in a second. You'll hang up with the doctor. The doctor will put any consultation notes, maybe like you weren't jotting anything down on your drive home from work. No worries. All those notes will be in your app for you. If you requested a doctor's note for work or your child needed a doctor's note for school, that will be in your app as well. We have a bunch of other features on the app as well. That's what makes us HealthiestYou, is we're the one-stop app for anything you need in regards to medical. So you can play around with the app once we get you in there and registered. So I actually received these testimonials from a group of mine. An admin wanted to show some testimonials on their webinar. So I thought it was pretty cool to hear just specifically from a group. Just some members' experiences. So feel free to read these. I'll read one out loud and we'll move along. So the last one from Sarah at United Way, about a year ago, I was having terrible migraine headaches on a daily basis. Took a while for me to get in to see a neurologist, but I was in a lot of pain in the meantime. I used the app and was able to get an emergency prescription that stopped the headaches temporarily, kept me from having to go to the emergency room. So this is just a temporary fix for something that was needed, that needed something, a treatment much more, but at least HealthiestYou was able to help her pain. So again, if you have not done so, please save this doctor's free doctor over the phone number to get you connected to the call center up top. Here's my contact info below. If you haven't saved it yet, please save it. And also, I'm going to get you registered right now, and if you do not see yourself on the app or can't register yourself, then reach out to me with any issues. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen really quick with my phone, but it's just not working. So everyone go ahead and take out your phones now if you haven't yet. If you're just hopping in, download the app, HealthiestYou, all one word. Go ahead and open it up. Here we go. You're going to see this right here. You're going to click first time here at the bottom right. You're going to click employee. You're going to enter in your last name, date of birth, zip code. You'll learn a little bit about me right now. This is as simple as it is to get registered. This is all you need for us to find you. You're going to click next. If you don't see yourself here, then please contact me. Okay. I already have a profile, so I can't go any farther, but you're going to click on your name. You should see your spouse and dependents right here as well. If you do not see your spouse and dependents, and they should be on your HealthiestYou account, please contact your HR rep so that they can get them on your account and you can see them right here. If you need immediate assistance with your spouse or dependents and you don't see them on here, I'll show you how you can add them for free through your app in just a second. But that's just a quick fix, not a long-term fix. So please contact your HR rep first and foremost. You're going to click on yourself. If you have a dependent that's over the age of 18 and a spouse on your account, they need to go through these same steps. So please tell them to do everything that we're doing right now. If you have a dependent under the age of 18 that's right here, you will be calling for that dependent. But you're still going to click on yourself to create an account. So click on yourself. I'm going to go back while you're doing the next steps because I've already created an account. Your next steps are just entering your email and password. It's literally that simple to create an account. Then you're going to enter in your phone number that you want a doctor to give you a call at. Then, I didn't know I did the wrong password. Then you're going to be prompted to enter in your insurance. Please listen to me carefully, really quickly. Go ahead and click, I do not have insurance at this time. Even if you do, you can input your insurance later. You do not need to input your insurance to use your HealthiestYou benefit. We are not associated with your insurance. We're not going to link it any way. The only reason it's asking you to input insurance is so that you can see how close you are to your deductible. So if you want to see how close you are to your deductible, once you're in here and you see the screen, you can enter in your insurance later by clicking top left, settings, insurance. See that right there? Okay. So you, again, do not need to enter in your insurance to be able to use HealthiestYou and talk to a doctor over the phone. Everyone go ahead and skip through the tutorial, get to this page right here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like if I am sick. Let's imagine I'm calling the doctor right now because I'm sick. I'm going to click Visit Doctor right there, first button. Remember how I said if you don't see your dependent or spouse right here and you need immediate help, you can click Add a New Dependent or Spouse yourself for free right here through the app. You can't do this on the phone or on the member portal right here. So again, this is why I get everyone to download the app. So you can download them for free right here. But you still need to contact your HR rep if you don't see your family member on this page. I'm going to click on myself because I'm sick. It's going to auto-populate where I am. I'm in beautiful, hot Arizona right now. What type of visit do I need? I'm going to do general medical. We do have behavioral health that can be added onto accounts. If you're interested in that, then please reach out to your HR rep. How would you like to connect? We give you the option of a phone call or like a FaceTime video call. So if your little one is sick, imagine, or like has a pink eye or a rash, you may want to do a video call. But if it's just you in the middle of the night or something, you're going to want to do a phone call maybe. So I'm going to click on that. What time is a good time for a doctor to give you a call? It can be later today on your drive home from work. It can be tomorrow on your drive to work. Or it could be ASAP right now. What's your contact information? Here's my phone number. Here's my email that I want a reminder sent to. What's the reason for your visit? Just like a brief overview of why. For women, I'll ask if you're currently pregnant. Do you want us to share your results with your primary care physician? I do not have one, so I'm not going to enter one. If you do have one, you can add your physician right here. What's going to happen is at the end of your consultation, we have a team who's going to reach out to this doctor that you inputted, confirm that you're their patient, and then share your doctor's notes and results with your doctor for you. Pretty awesome. You can share 3 photos with the doctor if you do have poison ivy or a rash or pink eye, and you choose not to do the FaceTime. You may want to add some photos. Now you're going to choose a pharmacy that you want the doctor to send a prescription into. Let's say I'm traveling, I have no idea where I am, so I'm going to do current location, radius of 5 miles. Just pulled up all these pharmacies for me. I don't know where I am, so I'm going to click a random one. Here's all the information that I just inputted. You're going to review it all, make sure it's correct. Contact phone number. That's the phone number that the doctor's going to give you a call at. Again, your visit will cost you $0 because it's completely free. Okay. All I have to do is certify that I've read the terms and conditions. If I click confirm, my consult's going to go into a doctor's queue. I don't want to do that because this is a test, so I'm going to start over. Okay, if you have any questions about this, again, this is my contact information. Please reach out. If you cannot connect or register, please reach out. Also, so sorry, didn't mention this, but at some time through this point, if you were following along, you were prompted to input in your medical history, like when you click this visit doctor and then yourself. I already have inputted mine, so it didn't prompt me. But you're going to want to fill out your medical history while you're in here right now. Come on, do not disturb. I do not know why I'm getting notifications. Sorry about that. Okay, so medical history is just a one-time thing really quickly that you have to fill out. I mean, I've already done it, so I have to go to settings to show you what it looks like. Medical info, myself, medical history, okay? So just input your information, allergies, lifestyle, travels, when's your last visit to your doctor, health problems. You see all of that that's in medical history. If you call the call center, they're going to ask you each one of these questions over the phone. With the app, see how you can just check if you have any of these. Okay? This is all you have to fill out. It's a one-time thing you have to fill out. So you just have to fill it out before you get in touch with the doctor. It takes about 1 minute. So that's how simple it is to get in touch with the doctor, and that's all you have to do. I'm going to go back to the Today screen. Other than that, you can go to apps right here at the bottom in the middle, and you can see all the other features you have. I think price prescriptions is the next best thing on here. So I'm going to click on that for you. Kind of just run around in here for yourself to kind of see. Sorry, there we go, price prescriptions. Other options, but I didn't know this before I started working here, but you can find your drug that you're prescribed at different pharmacies for different prices. It's not the same price at each pharmacy. So if you, like, for instance, go to Walmart pharmacy, it's going to be a different price for that drug than it is at Walgreens pharmacy. I had no idea that was an option. So, for example, if you want to see, let's say you were prescribed something, I don't know drug names, so I'm just going to click on this one, and I'm going to do in a radius of 25 miles because that's what I was prescribed, let's say. We're going to compare prices at all pharmacies in 25-mile range. So this is pretty much around the same price, but look at that. You see Walmart, $13, and everywhere else is about $20 to $21. So if your copay is $20, you might as well go to Walmart and pay $13 for that drug. Add it to your Apple Wallet, or for Android, you add it to your wallet or something like that. And that's all you have to do. You're just going to scan that little Apple Wallet price when you get to the pharmacy. And I just saved $7 because my copay was $20, and this is $13. Do you see that? So I didn't even know that was a thing, but we have that as an option in your app. It's pretty awesome. We have a bunch of other cool things right here. So I'm going to let you guys take some time to do so. Thank you for joining me, and if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. Have a good day.